Guys, welcome back to JC Zone. I'm Jada,
I'm Charles.
and this week we're gonna get into our NFL Week 13 picks. You may notice that we're in different location, and that's because we wanted to get this video up as soon as possible for y'all, since there's a pretty heavy slate of games on Thursday. Um, so we wanted to record before then. So this is what we got for this week. Let us know how you like it. And we will get started. Are you ready, Charlie?
Yep.
Alrighty. So the first game on Thursday is the Packers versus the Lions. Who are you taking?
Um, I'll take the Lions. I feel like they are due for a win against like a decent team. Because every time they've played like a team that's better than them or that's like on the same level as them, they've been
Mhm.
smacked. So I feel like the Lions win this one.
Mhm.
At home as well.
Right. All right. And then it's the Chiefs versus the Cowboys. This is the next Thanksgiving game. I would take the Chiefs here, even though the Cowboys are home. They have been on a hot streak. They just beat the Eagles last week. I think the Chiefs are, they also had a really good win, a comeback win last week. And I think they're finding their stride. I think they don't want to be left out of playoffs. And I think they're tired of losing. So I think the Chiefs are going to win. Next, it's the Bengals versus the Ravens for the last Thanksgiving game.
I think Joe Burrow should be back, should be playing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar hasn't looked himself. The Ravens have really struggled offensively. Surprising. It used to be the defense, now it's the offense. But I think the Ravens still find a way to win. I think they
Mm-hmm.
have to. Yeah.
All right. And then the Black Friday game is the Bears versus the Eagles. I would take the Eagles for this one. I think that they're going to rebound from that pretty crushing loss last week. And I think they're gonna get back at it, get back to who they've been. The Bears have been they've been kind of on a hot streak too. So I think it might be a close game. But I think the Eagles will come out on top for this one. Next is the Falcons and the Jets.
Falcons and the Jets. Um, I don't even know what to say on this one. Mm, I'll take the Jets. Past few weeks they've not been too bad. The Falcons is either they're hot or they're cold. I'll take the
Mhm.
Jets at home.
Mhm. The Saints and the Dolphins. I would take the Dolphins. The Saints are just really bad. Like I would say they're on the same level as the Raiders, just like not good at all. So I would take the Dolphins. Next is the Jags versus the Titans.
Jags versus the Titans. That's the Jags. Easy.
Mhm. I was gonna say, I think
No,
that's an easy one.
no, yeah, that's the Jags.
Yeah, I agree. Next it's the Texans versus the Colts. I think that has the possibility of being a really good game, a really
Yeah,
close game, especially if CJ Stroud is back out of concussion protocol. But even with their backup, like the Texans, like they beat the Bills last week, so um, they're they're doing great. Their defense is elite, super good.
yeah,
Um, so I think that will be a good game. Ultimately, I think the Colts will have the edge over the Texans and will come out with the win. But I think that'll be a close one.
yeah. Mills has played really good. Honestly, he deserves to play more games.
hmm But we don't want him to replace CJ.
Yeah, CJ. This year Muse has been better than CJ.
How dare you? I don't think that's true. Agree to disagree.
Okay.
For another discussion, another day. Um, Next it's the Rams at the Panthers.
Rams easy.
Yeah, I would say so too. Next it's the 49ers at the Browns. Sorry, but I think I would take the 49ers for this one. I know they didn't have like the best game last week with all of Purdy's interceptions and whatnot. Um, but I think they definitely have the advantage over the Browns, unfortunately. But we'll see what Shador can do. I would love to see him play another week. And so, but sorry, 49ers.
Okay.
And then there's the Cardinals versus the Buccaneers.
Oh, who's playing? Who's starting? Jacoby?
I think, yeah, Jacoby and
Cardinals.
I don't think Baker's starting.
Cardinals. Cardinals.
Yeah, I agree. Next is the Vikings versus the Seahawks. Seahawks all the way. That'll be, I'm not sure. I think it might be the first time that Sam Darnold's playing the Vikings this year after he got booted to the Seahawks. Um, yeah, the Vikings, they just have not really come together. It's clearly not their year, kind of like a rebuilding year, trying to figure things out. So I think the Seahawks for sure. And then next it's the Raiders versus the Chargers.
Chargers. Raiders. Is that even a football team?
Right,
That's the
exactly.
Chargers.
All the way. Um, and then Bills versus the Steelers. They actually have this being a pretty close game with 3.5 points. Um, I would take the Bills, and I don't think it'll be that close, actually. Given the Steelers like absent defense, and now Aaron Rodgers is injured. I'm guessing he's not starting again since he has a fractured wrist. So
Hmm.
I think the Bills are gonna bounce back. I think they definitely want to like come back and show up after their game last week. Didn't go as planned. So I think Bills, and I don't think it's gonna be close. The Broncos versus the Commanders is the next one.
Easy. No explanation needed. Broncos. They win.
Agreed. Mhm. And last, the Monday night game is the Giants versus the Patriots. Um, I would take the Patriots.
Yeah, that's an easy.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, and that is all the games for this week, NFL Week 13. Please like, subscribe, comment down below who you're taking this week, who you think is gonna win, what games you think are gonna be good. Let us know what you're thinking, and I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving weekend, and we will see you next week. Bye.
See ya.